Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bobby V back here at Effingham with Lincoln Railsplitter football. And Coach, let's take a look at Effingham in the statewide rankings.
Yes, Effingham went into this game week 4 of the season ranked number 8th in the Class 4A with their 2-1 record. They were not rated last week, but with their big win last weekend against Mount Zion, moved up to number 8. Taylorville, Mount Zion, both two other Apollo Conference teams got votes in the rating, but didn't crack the top 10 this week.
Danny Hortenstein is going to kick it away for Effingham, and here's the boot, and it's a long one caught deep. That's Titus Cannon picking it up at around the 5-yard line. He tries to string it out on the far side of the field. He's up to the 10, to the 15, and he bowls his way up to the 20-yard line that's Dewberry, and up to the 20-yard line goes Isaac Dewberry, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Dewberry actually did a nice job. He caught it on the 2 and dropped it and picked it back up and ran toward the Lincoln sideline and got around the corner, got it out to the 20.
Unfortunately, Effingham leads it here to start the second half, 36-7 over the Railsplitters. But the Railsplitters, if they can get their passing game going, it's been successful so far. They can quickly get it downfield. Jaden Polis here to the near side, and in the slots here, and the 3 receivers here to the near side are Cannon and Bowers. Noah Funk lined up on the right side. Dewberry in the backfield with Drayden Posgay. Posgay, he's going to hand it off to Dewberry. He's going to try and come around this side over here, and he spun down. He didn't. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Dewberry to the 20-yard line. Tried to pick up some blocking here on this near side, but he just couldn't get any.
Well, that is just the speed of the linebackers of Effingham. They just outran him to the sideline and stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Make it 2nd and 9. They say he got a yard out of it. 11:20 remains here in the third quarter as we get rolling in the second half. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you Lincoln Railsplitter football. Out of the shotgun, Posgay. They hand off Dewberry right side, spins, gets a couple, 3 yards out of it. Dewberry down to the 23-yard line. That should make it about 3rd and 6 for the Railsplitters.
That's just a quick opener off the right guard, Bob, and the hole opened and then it closed just about as fast as he slipped through there, but then he got stopped there just past the line of scrimmage.
This spot brought to you by Citizens to elect Republican candidate Mark Landers for Logan County Sheriff, paid for by Citizens for Mark Landers. Posgay out of the shotgun on a 3rd and 7. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff.
Oh.
And that
Dewberry.
is Dewberry with a first down. Nice run by Isaac, the sophomore. And they're going to spot it about the 38-yard line. About a 15?
Yeah, about a 15-yard pickup on that. Dewberry's had 3 touches here already in the second half.
1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. He can pick up that blocking. He can go. Gage Wilson at a guard in there for the Railsplitters along with J.T. Gazzardo. Cade Schmidt, the center. There's the snap. There's the handoff again to Dewberry. He at least got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he just kind of piled up in the middle there before, and he couldn't get around anybody and went back down right at the line of scrimmage.
I want to thank our fine halftime sponsor, Drow Incorporated, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Since 1953, Chris Grau out there with all your services. Phone 735-4444. 2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Posgay out of that shotgun, and he wants to throw this time. Got a little bit of time, airs it out long along the sideline. Caught. That's Titus Cannon out there making the catch. He came back to get the football in the first down, and they take him down at around the 37-yard line. Posgay was able, he had time. He stepped up in the pocket, actually, and he aired it out, and Cannon came back and made a nice catch on it.
Yeah, it looked like he got a little separation. I don't think he pushed off. They would have thrown a flag, but he got a little separation from the man covering him and was able to make that catch, and Posgay threw a nice high long pass.
Down to the Effingham 37.
25-yard pass there.
1st and 10. Posgay out of the shotgun, hands it off. Around the left side comes Isaac Dewberry, and he's ran down from behind. And he's Dewberry taken down at the 35. May have got a couple of yards out of it. 36-yard line. That's where they spot it, near side hash mark.
It looked like he was going to be able to get around the corner. He was outrunning a defender there. Then another one came up and stopped him just for the yard, only 1 yard gain.
2nd and 9. 8:30 left for the third quarter. Effingham leads it 36-7. Schmidt will snap it. Bowers goes in motion. Bowers has got the football. Tries to string it out on the right side. Now he cuts it upfield on the right side, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. Picked up 2 or 3 yards on that. Down across the 35-yard line. Spotted it about the 32. That's where they're going to spot it, at the 32-yard line.
He is down to the Effingham 32. It brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. I turned myself up. Third and 5 for the Railsplitters. Posgay gets rid of it, and he's got Bowers across the middle for a first down. Bowers fights his way to the 20-yard line.
Bowers. First down, Railers.
1st and 10, Railsplitters.
Kendall Bowman made the initial stop for Effingham.
Kendon Ballman made the tackle for Effingham.
The Effingham 21.
1st and 10 for the Railers at the Effingham 21-yard line. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got it. Hands off Isaac Dewberry, and he's wrapped up quickly. They tried to take it up the middle. That play hasn't been very successful this year.
Well, there's no place to run up front. They're not getting any inside blocking, and just clogs up, and the runners don't have any place to go.
They spot the ball. 23-yard line.
Also two back to the 23-yard line, brings up 2nd and 12.
Thanks, Lloyd. 2nd and 12. Posgate going to run it out of the shotgun. 7:17 left for the third quarter. Lincoln trails at 36-7, but they're on the march. Posgay, whoa, he's got to get rid of it. He lofts it in the corner. Caught.
And there's a flag down. We're going to
Flag
see.
down. Looks like pass interference. I thought he had nabbed it, and then the ball got knocked loose.
Yeah, see who they're calling it on.
In the end zone.
That was Paulus.
Jaden Polis.
Polis.
Yeah.
Offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
Offensive pass interference. Well, he must have been pushing off. We couldn't see over there all the way in the corner.
That's going to be a big walk-off against the Railers, unfortunately.
That happened with 7. They stopped the clock. 7:07 left third quarter. It's going to bring the ball all the way back. It'll be 2nd and 27 now for the Railsplitters. And where are they going to drop it? Man, they're still walking. Walking back to Lincoln.
That's a
The 38
yarder.
The 38-yard line.
Makes the save. It will be 2nd and 27.
Yeah, that one hurt because Railers had it looked like they had a touchdown there, and but unfortunately he pushed off to get open, and that you get a flag when you do that usually.
Yeah. Official just blew his whistle again, Ken. They're talking it over. Posgay talking to Noah Funk. And now we're ready to go. Bowers in the slot. Funk here on the near side. Polis out wide to the right. Cannon in the slot on the right side. Dewberry in the backfield. Here's the snap. Posgay, got to get rid of it along the sideline, and he just chucks it out of bounds. Good job. Showing some maturity there. When you're in trouble, get rid of it. Hey, join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnston Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan, the longest airing live sports show in the area. Tomorrow from 9A to 10A at Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. That's where Bobby V gets his oil changes. If you can't make it, tune in to 96.3 FM or streaming live on WLCNonline.com. 3rd and 26 for the Railsplitters at the 37-yard line. 7:01, they stop the clock. Left in the third quarter. Noah Funk lined up here to the near side. 2 Railers in the slot. Posgate, lone man in the backfield, gets the snap, chucks it out ahead.
Nice pass.
Got his man, nice pass, and he's going to go for the touchdown.
Number 7 on the reception.
Number 7, Noah Funk in for the touchdown. 37-yard. Posgay laid it out there again perfectly, that time to Noah Funk, and he took it in for the touchdown from 37 yards out with 6:55 left in the third quarter.
That time he threw more of a straight ball. He didn't loft it like he has some passes. He just threw a bullet down there and caught Funk right in stride. Funk made the catch and took it right into the end zone. A great pass, a great catch, and a great touchdown.
It'll be Nguyen on the long snap, Cannon on the hold, and Alex Bodonic will kick it, and a sidewinder, and it is good, and that'll make the score. Effingham 36, Lincoln 14. Bodonic with the extra point. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Lakota engineering it back at the station. Lloyd Kirby up on top, archiving, filming, got all the sound. Alex Bodonic going to kick it away for the Railsplitters from his own 40-yard line. The left footer boots it away, kicks it deep, down to the 19, to the 20, comes the running back to the 25. Along the sideline, he's got running room, and that is number 23, and he's at the 30, 20, 10, and he's going to go all the way in for the touchdown for Effingham, and Effingham wraps up another touchdown. That was number 23 for Effingham, Logan Brown, 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. Logan Brown picked it up at the 19-yard line, and then he took it for 81 yards for the touchdown to make the score. Effingham 42, Lincoln 14.
Well, that didn't take long. That was a 12-second run, Bob, on the clock. But he came up on the sideline, the Effingham sideline, and there was not too many white shirts in his way, and he just outran the last couple.
Okay, the extra point attempt will be by Danny Hortenstein. Hortenstein on the long snap, it'll be Jordan McCabe. On the hold, it'll be Cody Line. Here's the snap, the placement, the boot, and soccer style. No good off to the left side, so the score will remain. Effingham 42, Lincoln 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
How far was that pass?
Here's the boot by Hardenstein. It's going to go into the end zone. So Lincoln will take over the football on the 20-yard line. Don't forget to stay tuned after tonight's Railsplitter game for the Classic Rock Experience, starring Jeff number 2 from the new nighttime fix 96, Central Illinois' best classic rock until 4 a.m. Also remember, after the game tonight or anytime, a special thanks to Benjamin Yount for his weekly interviews with Lincoln Community High School head Railer football coach Matt Silkowski and the players this season, which air each Friday morning on 96.3 FM. Railers break the huddle. Noah Funk will come here to the near side. The wide receiver for the Railsplitters. In the slot, it's Isaiah Bowers. Drayden Posgay, the sophomore, out of the shotgun. He's got Dewberry back there with him. Here's it's missed snap, and he just dives back on it. Went through the hands of Posgay. He was anticipating the play, and he didn't make the catch, so he had to dive back on it.
And that's not the way you want to start a series, Bob, losing 8 yards on the play.
Be sure to check out everything, including archived Lincoln Community High School football games on WLCNonline.com and become a fan on Facebook. Here come the Railers out of the huddle. It's going to be second and 18, now 6:15 left, third quarter. Effingham leads the Railsplitters 42-14. Out of that shotgun, the sophomore Drayden Posgay. He's got 3 receivers on the right side. Here's the snap. Here's the hand, and Dewberry just smothered in the backfield. First guy there for Effingham was number 50, Matthew Robinson. Robinson, 6'3", 240. The senior quickly in there for the tackle. And now it's going to be third and 25 for the Railsplitters. Ball all the way back at the 5-yard line. 5:39 left for the third quarter.
The Railers going backwards now. They started on their own 20, and now 2 plays later they're back on the 5. It's not a good place to be.
Snap, Posgay, handoff, not much there.
I don't know if he even got back to line of scrimmage. He might have lost again. There's that Dewberry again.
Isaac Dewberry. There's not any room there.
No, there's no place to run. They're not getting any push off the line at all.
So Dewberry's going to have to punt it away. He's going to be back in his own end zone. Snap will be by Nguyen. Dylan Busher back for Effingham. Here's the punt, end over end.
Nice
Busher
punt.
snags it, and on the run, no, he drops it. Then he tries to turn it upfield, and then he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
25-yard line.
25, call it.
Railers they couldn't get down there quite quick enough because he fumbled the kick as he tried to pick it up, but had a time to pick it up and pick up a few yards before the second man came down and hit him.
4:43 left of the third quarter. You're listening to Lincoln High School football. Don't forget, tune in to WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com for Lincoln Community High School Railer football. Here we go. Effingham with the ball. Going to throw deep. Wolf got his man. Touchdown, Effingham. 25-yard touchdown pass. Pass by Landon Wolf. That'll make the score Effingham 48, Lincoln Railsplitters 14 with 4:37 left in the third quarter.
I think that was Cameron Halber that caught that. Is that 24?
I'm not sure, Coach. We'll have to check.
I think it was.
Hardenstein will attempt the extra point again. Missed it last time. Cody Line on the hold. Here's the boot, soccer style. That time it's through the uprights. Effingham 49, Lincoln 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Here's the boot.
That's 2.
Into the end zone again. That's Anderson?
No, that's Brandon Schweitzer.
Brandon Schweitzer.
In the far back there.
He's in there on the kickoff. So with 3:54 left in the third clock, it's going to be running clock from now on. Effingham's got the 42-point lead, 56-14. Even if the Railsplitters score, they keep the running clock. They'll have the ball at the 20-yard line on the far side hash mark.
Well, these Effingham Flaming Hearts, they put 50 up 2 weeks ago against Taylorville, 37 last week against Mount Zion, so they are an offensive power.
Now a timeout, Lincoln, so we'll take a 60-second timeout and we'll be back. Lincoln Community High School varsity football cheerleaders are selling raffle tickets for a beautiful dual recliner sofa from Jake's Furnishings, valued at over $1,500. Contact any cheerleader or head cheer coach Anna Grace Maxwell to purchase tickets. That's for a beautiful recliner sofa worth over $1,500. Contact any cheerleader or head cheer coach Anna Grace Maxwell to purchase tickets. So the players are back out on the field. 3:54 left in the third quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at their own 20-yard line. Noah Funk lined up here on the near side, our wide receiver. Posgay out of the shotgun on the long count. Posgay. He's got the snap. There's the handoff. Up the middle and nothing there. I'll have to check and see who that was. There's a new number, 24 for Lincoln. Got the handoff. That is Tyler Vance. 5'10", 175-pounder. Sophomore, Tyler Vance. So now it'll be 2nd and 11, loss of a yard.
Bob, it really hadn't mattered who Lincoln's tried to run up the middle. Nobody's been able to gain anything. They lose more than they gain.
2nd and 11, Posgay out of the shotgun. New running back in there, and he's going to get a chance. And he's not going to be able to go against that Effingham defense. We'll have to check and see who this is when they unwind.
That's number 10.
Number 10, Jaden Graham. He's another sophomore, 5'6", 145. Tackled by Conrad. Now it looks like Tyler Vance came back in.
So he did get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Railers, and as he said, the clock is running at 2:41, down 56-14.
Trying to check if there's any new numbers in there for the Railers. I thought I saw number 74, Isaiah Hun.
They're missing something out there because quarterback Posgay is looking to the sideline. I don't know if they're missing a player or what, but when you put new players in there, there can be some confusion, and So Lincoln's forced to take a timeout.
We'll take a 30-second timeout. Here in Effingham, Railers had a mix-up. They got a lot of new guys in there. I saw Isaiah Hun in there, and Justin Horsham's in there for the Railsplitters. Posgate going to run out of the shotgun on the 19, 3rd and 11. Clock will start on the snap. There it is. Here's the handoff from the left side. That's 24 again in there. That's Tyler Vance. And he had a gain as he came around the left side. Tyler Vance, sophomore, 5'10", 175.
And he got it up to the 27. A nice run there off the left side. Got to the outside and picked up some nice yards.
62 in there for the Rails. No, I'm sorry.
Bogdanik's in the punt this time.
Alex Bodanik. Sophomore, 6', 175. Left foot, boots it away. And, taking an Effingham bounce. We got to quickly down it. Titus Cannon downs the football. So Effingham will take over at the 42-yard line of Lincoln with a minute 26. The clock keeps running with the running clock now. 56-14, Effingham leads the Railsplitters. Effingham ranked 8th in the 4A polls.
Effingham next week, Bob, travels to, they have a home game with Macomb, who Lincoln played the first game of the year. So they've got a non-conference game next Friday night.
I think they finish out the season pretty much with only about one more road game.
That's correct. They play at Charleston in week 7. But they played on the road first 3 weeks. This is their first home game of the season.
Here comes Effingham. Shackelford in there at quarterback. They got a new running back in there, and he's got a first down close to the 30. That's Dante Latham, number 20.
First down Effingham. First down at the Lincoln 30-yard line.
Dante Latham, go ahead.
12-yard pickup. He just kind of twisted and turned and backed his way in and just kept his legs going. Lincoln finally got him down, but not before the first down.
5'8", 180, and a junior. This is going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Same ball that, no?
Oh, fumble.
Latham again on the carry. He's stacked up in the middle.
Oh, I know. They stacked him up. I thought there was a fumble. No, they just stacked him up. And that's going to end the third quarter with the score. Effingham 56, Lincoln Railsplitters 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 2nd and 2 at the 28. Shackelford in there at quarterback for Effingham. Shackelford on the hand to his tailback. Looking for taken down from behind, and that tackle made by Anderson, Peyton Anderson, the middle linebacker.
He's short of the first down, Bob. He got down to about the 22, about a 5-yard pickup.
So it'll be 3rd and 2 for Effingham.
It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 22.
Shackelford, the quarterback, up under center. Hands to his tailback. Looks like he's got a first down. Dante Latham, the running back, number 20.
But he picks up a first down for Effingham.
1st and 10 for Effingham. We start this fourth quarter.
We'll call it the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 Effingham.
1st and 10 Effingham at the 18. High formation. Shackelford, the quarterback. Hands off to the tail. And he gets a few yards there. That's Dante Latham. 5'8", 180.
Got down inside about a 4-yard pickup down to the 14, and they're just picking up yards, on every play, Bob. 4+ yards on most plays, and just marching straight down against the Lincoln defense.
Dante Latham. Latham
And we got a lot of substitutes in, mostly for the Effingham in this game. Of course, the Railers have a few subs in now, too. A lot of their starters are out of the game.
Shackelford up under center. Latham again. And he did not get to get much this time. First guy there for Lincoln was Devin Gibbons.
First tackler is Devin Gibbons.
Latham. That's a familiar Lincoln name. That's one of the founders that poured the watermelon with Abraham Lincoln way back in 1853.
15 brings up 3rd and 7.
No kid.
In fact, yeah, there's a Latham Park where the band stands at. I was there. Shackelford up under center. There's the snap. Gives off Latham. Latham close.
He's inside the 5-yard line.
Inside the 5-yard line.
First down Effingham, it'll be 1st and goal.
I don't think he was one of Abraham's law partners. He was just one of the...
So you were in the running for the watermelon juice, huh?
They just had me
They
got
picked
the
somebody
water.
else instead of you.
I just squeezed the watermelon.
At least you had a roll.
Yeah.
1st and goal, hard set, the 3-yard
Shackelford comes to the sideline. He's got the play. He'll come up under center. Ball first and at the 3-yard line. Hand off to the fullback.
He's close, down to the 1.
Down to the 1.
Up the middle. Ethan Kaiser was the ball carrier.
Kaiser. Ethan Kaiser. Man with the football. Shackelford back into the huddle.
By Tristan Morrison.
See, even their second group of offensive linemen are still good size, and they just line up toe-to-toe and make a wall.
Horsham on that last tackle for Lincoln. Shackelford. And this time, the up back.
Touchdown Effingham.
Touchdown Effingham. We'll have to wait and see. I think that was
28, I think.
was that Kaiser again? Yeah, Ethan Kaiser with the touchdown. So that's going to make the score Effingham 62,
Kaiser for the touchdown.
Lincoln 14. Kaiser, Ethan Kaiser. See if they keep the same kicker in there. Should be number 30. It is. Danny Hortenstein. Cody Line on the hold. Jordan McCabe on the long snap. There's the placement, the kick, soccer style. Good.
The kick is good.
63-14. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
7:30 remaining.
Paul Lacote engineering it back at the station, and here's the kick by Hortenstein. Kicks it long, down along the sideline. Lincoln's got it. We'll have to pick up who's got it at the 20, 25, and finally taken down.
Returns under the 25-yard line.
Quite a few rail splitters back there, and we couldn't pick up the number on that running back.
Tackle made by Kendall Bowman.
Bauman make the tackle.
We have this breaking action. I'd like to thank a couple of
1st and 10 for the rail splitters
for food in the press box this evening.
at the 26-yard line. 5:53 left for the game.
Railers trailing big, 63-14 as we wrap up here this fourth quarter with a little over 5 minutes to play.
You're listening to 96.3 FM. There's the snap and the run, and nothing there. Tyler Vance, the running back. We've got a new quarterback in there.
It's possible.
Conrad on the tackle.
Last call for the 50-50.
That was about a 3-yard loss on that play. You know, it kind of reminds me of some years back when we played Taylorville and it was hard to get any positive yards. And right now, that's where the Railers are. Most of their running yards are going backwards.
Yeah, that's Austin Sparrow in there at quarterback, Coach.
Yeah, he needs a little experience there. He's the backup quarterback and needs a little game experience. That's a good chance.
Whoa,
for him.
offsides. Encroachment, as they say.
Penalty before the snap.
Sparrow, a junior, 6'2", 200.
Well, they stopped the clock for that one. Don't quite get it.
I'll move it 5 yards.
There
Now
it
they
goes.
got it moving. I started remembering Sparrow last year. He was on quite a few tackles. Now he's in his, gets a little run at quarterback out of the shotgun. He'll throw it up ahead, and Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Threw it low.
4:30 remaining. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 28.
3rd and 8 for the Railsplitters at the 28-yard line. Next week we'll be in Taylorville playing the Tornadoes. It's been a long time since we've been there.
Been some years, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the 90s, they were a little bit of a powerhouse. They were able to beat Sacred Heart Griffin, and then they moved on to the Apollo.
Yeah, they've been in the Apollo for several years now, and they held their own in the Central State 8 also, but logistically wise, it was a better move for them, and they've thrived in the Apollo also.
Austin Sparrow out of the shotgun for the Railsplitters. Hands it off. That's Tyler Vance. And Vance is doing a good job of hanging on to the football, and he makes his way up to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup there by Tyler Vance.
Tackle made by Joey Duncan.
Duncan on the tackle.
There's some kids getting a little experience here, Bob, that haven't been in much game action, so they're getting their feet wet out here. Vance, one of them, that's his 4th carry, and that's a good experience for them all.
Isaiah one in there. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 244 for Lincoln. One of the linemen. Split here to the near side is Brandon Schweitzer. 3 receivers on the right side. Sparrow out of the shotgun. Austin Sparrow, the junior. Pulled Effingham off sides again. They've got some new guys in there. They're anxious to make the tackle.
Lincoln left tackle might have moved too. See which way they call it.
You're right. Dead ball, false start against the Railsplitters. They move it back 5 yards.
Just in time.
It was a 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Now it's going to be 1st and 15. 2:50 left for the game. Effingham in the commanding lead, 63-14 over the Railsplitters. You're listening to 96.3 FM. Here's the snap. Sparrow hands off Tyler Vance around the right side. And Vance taken out of bounds. He made it down about the 36-yard line. 4-yard pickup for Tyler Vance. Also in there for the Railsplitters, Jaden Graham. He's a sophomore.
Got that ball out to what, the 36-yard line?
Yeah, 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 11 for the Railsplitters. Sparrow goes to the sideline, and he's got the play. The snap. He's going to heave it long along the sideline. Intended receiver, Brandon Schweitzer, but just barely overthrown. Pardon me, that's Jaden Polis in there at quarterback. He wears the number 8. That was my fault. Polis has been in there at quarterback. Jaden Polis, he's a sophomore, 5'10", 140.
They threw that ball pretty well, downfield a long way. Not quite accurate, but he got it downfield.
Polis goes to the sideline. He's got the play. 3rd and 11. Polis starts at wide receiver. Now he's in there at quarterback. Got a good arm on him. He threw that way downfield on the right side. Tried to hit Brandon Schweitzer. Polis hands off Tyler Vance. Vance around the left side, tries to string it out, and there's nothing there.
Vance on the carry.
Down to a minute left in the game. Effingham leads at 63-14.
That was just a safety coming up when he read the play perfectly, Bob, and saw it was going to be a run. He ran upfield and made the stop for a loss.
Isaiah Bauer still in there for Lincoln. Titus Cannon still out there.
Okay. We're down to the last half minute here, Bob.
Bodanic comes in to punt. They're letting the clock run down.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to run it out. They ought to just let him run it out, yeah.
Yeah, they're shaking hands. Final score is going to be Effingham Flaming Hearts 63 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 14. We'll be back after these messages.
Lincoln Railer Football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, ALMH Farmers Market, Right Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, The Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concept, Headline Salon, Nuthatch Hill Barbecue Company, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Moskey Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Flossie and Delzina's Gourmet Grind and Gifts, and by Lincoln Grand 8 Cinema.